Alrighty, so I know this may be unusual and very different than what I normally do, but I wanted to let you guys know that for the help center request for Kristiline Town, I'm going to be breaking this down into two parts. Originally, about 2-3 days ago, I recorded the first part that came out to be about an hour and a half. I believe we got to the mid or end area of the princess side quest. I decided to stop there just because I had to do some other things throughout, the day and whatnot, and then record the next day the final part. And then originally I was going to combine it all into one video and edit that in. However, both are about an hour over, so pretty much it would be over like 3 hours, and I did not want to do that for one video. So to keep it simple, we're going to break it apart into two parts, not one, because again, I just don't really want to upload a 3-hour long video. Maybe it's not the end of the world, but it just seems like a lot to me. To be fair, my videos already are pretty lengthy as it is, so I just don't want to do a 3-hour long video and then upload that, so hopefully that kind of makes sense. So this little bit will be at the beginning of both videos, just to let you guys know, whether you are viewers that do enjoy maybe watching the video. I don't think people really watch the videos from start to finish. I assume people kind of like skip around, check out certain things that they want to see, or maybe use it as a guide. However you wish to go about the video, I guess is how you wish to go about it. So yeah, but either way, two parts. Just want to make sure you guys know that there isn't like any confusion and all of that. Hopefully in the future I don't really have to do something like this, but I just felt that it's probably for the best to go about it in that direction. And yes, real quick, I could redo everything. There's two reasons why I don't want to do that. One, what was it again? Right, it's kind of like my first time reaction for a lot of these new events, and I really don't want to redo it again since I kind of already know what happens. And then second of all, even if I did redo it, it's still probably going to be over 2 hours most likely. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Oh right, yeah, there's also I guess like one tiny thing. Yeah, I could like clip it apart, take some things out to shorten it, but as a lot of you guys may know on the channel, and it's something that I spoke up about as well, I'm not really a fan of like cutting things out, editing things out of the video. I prefer, especially for these more story-driven games, I'm just not a fan on just cutting it down to like 15, 20, 10, half an hour videos from them being like an hour or so. It's just not really my style, and I understand that potentially, yeah, it could get more views and whatnot if I did actually care to do that kind of thing, but it's just not what I want to do. So whether people do want to watch or don't want to watch, it's totally up to you. But either way, to the people that do check out the video, that's what's going to happen. I'm done rambling. I'm sorry. Enjoyed the episode, and I love you guys. And I am back to continue onwards with the side quest here, and then I believe we have one more to complete. Again, I do apologize for this video probably going to be about 2 hours or more. I wasn't really expecting this one to be a very long quest. If I knew that, I would have done this on a separate video, but that's okay. That is okay. But I have to imagine we're getting towards the end here. Well, look who decided to join us today. Oh my god. Crawley, Roram, Holly. We were friends. What's going on here? To be fair, they're not gonna know any better. See, I told you. Your Majesty, I'm sorry, but it is too dangerous for you out here on your own. You guys have it all wrong. The only thing we have is a naive, runaway girl who needs to be sent back home. Forgive me for saying this, but you're helpless on your own. I'm not naive. I was talking to the Princess Odessa. We already know you're quite capable, Alon. So just give up, Princess Odessa. Just run on home. We could do this the easy way or the hard way. Stop. Von Bront, just what are you doing here? That person you're standing next to is not Alon, that's Princess Odessa. What? Are you feeling okay, Amber? Enough of the games, Von Bront. Keep this up and we'll have you arrested. But I'm telling the truth. This is so frustrating. We don't know how it happened, but at some point Alon and Odessa switched bodies. Alon has been trapped in her body ever since, and Odessa has been goofing around in Alon's body. If you're gonna arrest anyone, arrest this blank for identity theft. Okay, I think someone needs a little siesta, no? The game you two are playing, it's really amusing, but you guys are just trying too hard, really. Body switching? That's so dumb. And just look at your faces. You can't take something like that seriously. And Odessa looks like she's about to tear up. So let's wrap this up and get on with our lives, yes? Alright, let me put it this way then. Whoever has ever heard Alon talk this much? Eh? You know, she's got a point. There's no arguing against that. I just thought Alon was happy to hang out with us, so the Alon before us is really... Get back. Get back right now. You just had to ruin everything, Alon. Alon didn't ruin anything. You're just bad at this. Just be quiet already, imbecile. If it weren't for your meddling, I would have gotten off this island. What is that, a little like Scooby-Doo quote there? Kinda. Anyways, but the jig is up, as they say. I can't go any further with this, so I'll just take back what is rightfully mine. For a moment. Heart swap. Well then, I guess the tables have turned. It really was Odessa playing as Alon, so that means Alon is back? Good, it's how things should be. I'm afraid I've lost my patience with you all. Allow me to introduce you all to my best friend. Oh, so she has Manaphy. Okay. The hell's that? This is my best friend, Manaphy, the Prince of the Sea. After my sister left me, I've been alone. Manaphy appeared one day and wanted to be my friend. All those days locked up in a dungeon, all those days kept away from the outside world. I would have gone mad if it weren't for Manaphy, so that's why we're going to escape. Manaphy and I are going to see the world together and no one can stop us. Take heart. Well, this is a bruh moment. What's going on? Ooh, I wonder if this is going to be like a gauntlet battle. That'd be kind of random to do at this given point, but it would be kind of neat, but I don't know if like Rejuve would do that, because like they really toned down the difficulty. I'm sure like the later game battles are going to be more difficult, but even like towards like the beginning and mid game, which I would say we're about mid game, maybe a little bit less. How do I want to word it? Maybe like 40-ish% done with the game at this point. I just don't know if they would do that. I guess we'll find out. You see, Manaphy has the ability to control hearts. With Heart Swap, it can switch the heart and souls of living beings. But we've been practicing a new method recently. Using Manaphy's entire self, Manaphy can control hearts. It puts a strain on poor Manaphy, so we don't like using it unless we absolutely have to. But now your stupid little friends are my puppets to play with, and I'll have them rip you limb from limb. Get them. You focus on Holly and Roram, I'll take care of the commander. Okay, so it's not really a gauntlet. Okay. I don't know. I really do think if, like, the princess really, like, thought about it more, I mean, we made like that offer within like the boat, right? Like we can, you know, take you for a ride, you know, to a different area if you really want to explore the world. You have that opportunity, but of course, the the chains that are within her are holding her back from actually exploring. I'm not saying she's going about it in the right way here because again, she's kind of attacking the people that if she really did try to talk to and explain her situation, I believe all of us here would be willing to help her out. But again, there comes points where when you are desperate, you will do dumb things in order to achieve the goal. And in this sense, I don't think she's thinking straight, and it's just desperation that's pretty much, you know, in control of the steering wheel. But anyways, I might get more into it afterwards. I'm kind of curious on how this whole event is gonna play out. Alright, so we're gonna go for that on Oricorio. I kind of want to go for Volkner here, and go for, I think, Ice Fang, go for Crunch on the Scolipede here. Alright, we should be okay. That's out. Okay. Let's go for you. Let's go after the Ludicolo, actually. That kind of sucked because we would have taken that out. Well, maybe not, but it would have been close. I don't know, actually. Gunk Shot might have taken it out. It might have. But misses do happen. It is Pokemon. Let's go into Sonar here. Go for Air Slash on that guy. Crunch on you. That did nothing. But I believe I seen it take a berry. And I might have to redo this battle, actually. I'll take that miss. Surprised I landed that. Oh well. Take back what I said about this battle being difficult. Well, to be fair, we're not out of the woods yet. Oh, now we are. Okay, very anticlimactic. My body, is it coming back to me? And that's that. You really are something, you know that, Alon? It's no wonder you were able to save Kristiline from Angie. You know what they say, if you want something done right, then you have to do it yourself. Right, Manaphy? Then let's fight for our freedom. Right here, right now, Manaphy. Let's hope you're ready for this. Are we healed or no? Ooh, it is kind of like a gauntlet. Okay. I like that. Okay. Which means I'm gonna have to redo this entire battle again. Right. Okay. Because there's no way I can win with these three against Manaphy. I mean, if I... Let's go into you. Okay. But to be fair, it's gonna reset itself, right? No, it doesn't. Odd, but okay. I mean, at this point, we'll do as much damage as we possibly can. We're not going to do a whole lot, and it's going to become an issue when it actually takes us out, but... Okay, here we go. Okay, rain stopped. Go back into you, so we're no longer lowered on our accuracy. but I want to continue lowering it here. What are you, 20, 42%? We'll keep going. We can do one more. And I'm surprised we landed every single one, though. That's pretty wacky. Okay. Okay. This is where it's gonna land every single hit, right? Let's do that. The prince can command the sea themselves as such as a prince should be purged by the sacred waters of Kristiline. Yeah, I can't win this battle. Okay. It was worth a try to be a little bit annoying with trying to take it out in that kind of way, but that's okay. Okay. I mean, no. It's just not enough. I need yeah, I need more Pokemon with me. Okay, we'll redo that. Alright, sorry for the pause there. What we're gonna do is go... Right, I don't have my... So then I can't even go back. Because if I... Oh wait, no, I can go to a PC. Okay. I was about to say, I can't get to my remote PC, but I forgot they added one on the island. Okay, we're okay. Honestly, you just don't do a lot for me. I love Swampert, but I just don't really need you for this battle. Same with Sanders, honestly. I'd rather lead with you. You can stay. I definitely need my Quag for the battle. Yeah, you're looking pretty... Yeah, you're looking pretty good right now. I like to have one with Unaware. Don't I have... Okay. I might have to swap... I mean, Unaware is not bad. But I might need one with Water Absorb, honestly. Okay. Let's think about this. I mean, Meowstic wouldn't be terrible, but I don't know if it really would help me. No, Bolton wouldn't be too bad. For the other Fiona that appears in a battle. Bug God wouldn't be terrible. You wouldn't be bad. But to be fair, I would rather go for Toxic than Nuzzle. I guess I could bring a second Quag though, but I kinda don't want to either. Could bring you. Let's go wacky. Let's go a little wacky. Why not? I don't know. I don't know what I'm building, but I'm building something. Okay, so I don't have any... I would honestly rather... I would rather you the berry. Take that from you. I'd rather you have it. Alright, let's see how that goes. Okay. Just kind of skip on through this. Let's retry that again. I will say, I don't really think that this battle is like super tricky. I should have kept Sanders. I forgot about the Scizor, but yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's super tricky. It might take me a few tries to kind of get a like a formula for this battle and like the right team for it, but yeah, it's probably gonna take me a few tries, but I don't think it's gonna be super tricky. Alright, let's do that. That's fine. Oh, it would have O-code. Okay. Good to know. Crunch, sure. Alrighty. Scolipede, oh wait, I forgot to do it to level. Wait, no, because I don't got my candies anymore. Right. Right. That's gonna be kind of tricky, because like, I really don't want to go to an old save, though, to redo that all again, just to... But I might actually have to. Clearly, this is not the right formula for this battle. Yeah, I need it to be water absorb. It cannot be unaware. That's, yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna have to redo some things. Yeah. Alright, real quick, oh, okay. I was gonna say maybe there's a way to get on out of here, but no, you're kind of soft-locked in this battle. Okay. Bring it back. I really want to keep Sonar, honestly. You can just go back to the PC. Blaze Kick. I guess just attack the Oricorio. Toxic, Amnesia. Oh, I thought you were Water Absorb. I see. I don't even have anything with Toxic for a Quack. It's just Yawn. Okay. We'll bring you aboard then. I mean, I guess what I... Let's say we go into you, well, for the Oricorio, I don't... What is it, Flying Electric? I just don't really have... Nah, I kind of like this guy, honestly. It's really bulky and it did really well before. Blaze Kick, just Gunk Shot, hopefully land. Goes into the next few Pokemon. What is it, Scolipede and Ludicolo. Blaze Kick that. Go after that. Hopefully keep 5 members alive overall. Manaphy can take something out. I could probably do a thing, go into you, get a little bit annoying, lower the accuracy quite a bit, and then lower the accuracy, do the dance. See, that's the thing. I really want something with Toxic, though. You know, let me do this. Let's just try this. And if it doesn't work, we'll add something with Toxic. And you know, with battles like these, even though it is a little bit tricky and it can be a little bit annoying for players, you know, how do I want to word it? Because like I remember playing Rejuvenation with my sister, and she got to a point where that's kind of heavy spoilers if I say that battle. Let's just say far down the road there's a certain 2 individuals that you go up against and you're kind of soft-locked within a certain area. She kind of had to go back to an old save, redo things, and then go back to it. In this case, you might have to do that if you're not well prepared enough for this battle. And to some level, I would agree with that. I'm not a fan when... See, it's tricky. I'm a fan of it, but I'm not a fan of it. The reasons I'm not a fan of it is because, again, if you're not really prepared or don't have the right team and whatnot, yeah, it can get a little bit aggravating. But on the flip side, and this is a personal thing with me, I like the challenge. I want to see if I can make this work. Okay. So let's give it another try here. Gunk Shot, Blaze Kick here. That's out. That's out. I kind of want to re-roll until I get a turn that I land the hit, because I really feel that it's crucial to land that hit. But we're gonna let it play out and just see what happens. Because how much would that... that really sucks. We'll keep going. We'll keep going. I'm redoing that. I'm not doing that after 3 misses in a row. Alright, retrying that again. Now, whenever you get to like moments within like battles that you just keep missing, like what I did there for an example, and it is going to happen multiple times, that's just how Pokemon is. I can't, you know, say anything better, because again, it's just Pokemon. It's going to happen. But do not be afraid to, again, just retry it again and whatnot. Because, like, a lot of those times that you miss crucial moment... Now, of course, I still believe that you should try to play it out regardless. Because I remember within, like, Pokemon Showdown, for an example, that I missed crucial moves at crucial moments. But I stuck with it to the end, and somehow I pull through. You can still pull through, you can still somehow manage to win, at least go to the end. But if there comes a point where you feel, yeah, there's absolutely no chance at all, then don't be afraid to reset and redo it again. it can get frustrating, and I've definitely had my moments of frustrations with like used to play like competitive and whatnot when I was like way younger, but there just comes a point where you kind of just get used to it. Missing is normal. Unfortunately, it's just going to happen. But in this case, this game worked out for us. We're going to go for Crunch on the Scizor, and since we're +1 speed, we should be able to get rid of that. We keep Sanders, and now we see Ludicolo. We have the hope not to miss Gunk Shot, land the Blaze Kick here. Okay, that's totally fine because we know that gets O-code. Go for Crunch, Blaze Kick. Okay, I don't know what's happening in this battle, but especially with these kind of like games and whatnot, yeah, that battle was insanely wacky with all the misses there. That's a prime example of what I'm speaking on. Like, you could have, you know, it's an old, you know, phrase and saying that I used to, you know, toss around back in the day when I used to play like competitive, you know, showdown very seriously, that there's no just thing as the perfect team. There is no just thing as the perfect battle. There is always going to be missteps and, you know, misplays, misses, RNG is going to happen, hacks, however you want to see and word it, it's just going to happen. So prepare for the unexpected. It 9 times out of 10 always happens in some way, shape, and form. So what we're going to do is do that and that. And honestly, this might be a mistake. Oh, it didn't let me autosave. I was pressing the D button to save in the middle of that, but maybe I didn't do it quick enough. There are some cases in Gauntlet battles that if you have a good advantage, for an example, do not be afraid to save like mid like text or when it gets blank if you're able to, because you can try to redo that over and over and over until you get the win. Don't be afraid of doing stuff like that either. Worst case scenario, you absolutely cannot win and you just gotta redo it again. And of course, go back to an old save and redo all of that, which can be a little bit annoying. But anyways, let's do some damage here. I'm gonna go for Memento, because I really don't... I just don't want to getting too much, honestly. We're gonna go for Air Slash to start lowering the accuracy here. Now, this may be a dumb way to play, but I've learned with some of these games, take advantage of every situation that you can get. Now, of course, in competitive play, you can't really do this, but with these games, do not be afraid to take advantage of it. It's within the game, do it. Why not? Play a little dirty if you have to, in order to win. Of course, don't do that kind of stuff in real life. Be fair and square with people, but the game, you can do it. Unless you don't want to, which is fine. Okay. Let's go into Billy. I really wish I had Toxic. But let's go for Yawn. Now this is going to be one of those situations that you are just going to have to hope that he misses here. Or she misses. Okay. So we got that off. Let's go for Wild Charge. Let's do it again. Break the shield. Okay, a little bit unfortunate there. Let's go back into Billy. Go for Yawn. I gotta take that chance. Okay. You're asleep. Let's do that. Okay, rain stop, which means... Right. Okay. You're asleep. Thunderfang here. Sack it off, let it go. Go for yawn. That, oh my god. That would have been so unlucky and unfortunate. Oh my god. Oh wait, no, hydration. I'm dumb. Okay, so this one... Okay, to be fair, I'm not gonna lie, I played extremely just cheesy and dirty within this battle. I really do feel like there are better ways to go about this. I'm gonna be honest as well, I just didn't really feel like going back to an old save, redoing the team and whatnot, going back to this point and going back and forth and all of that, and you know, leveling up the team. And you know what? That's another thing that I want to point out. That's a fault on me. It's something that I've preached for a while within this game. Make sure your levels are up to date. I still had members that were level 50, 55, and not up to the level cap. That's my fault. I should have kept up to date with that. And it just goes to shows that, you know, having all your team members up to level 60s is highly important. I should have done that. I didn't do that. Thankfully, we got the win. I think overall, as long as you have a decent team with, you know, a few electric types, I think Quag is definitely a staple within this battle. I don't think you necessarily need to have Pokemon that will lower this, whatchamacallit, the accuracy of the Pokemon. But again, if it's given to you, utilize it. Use it. If you need to get a little cheesy in order to get the win, then do it. If you're somebody that is not into that, that's totally fine. Normally, I'm not super into that kind of thing, but on Intense Mode No Items, where that entire series was a bruh moment with how difficult that was, yeah, there are moments that I didn't feel bad about doing that. I remember with the Nim battle, I think I did something wacky with, what is it, King's Rock, Rock Slide Pokemon, and just kept flinching and flinching and flinching, you know, the other opponent's, you know, team at a certain given point, and I got the win. There are so many different ways to go about it, so don't be afraid to explore. Try out different things. If you prefer stall, do that. If you want to just cheese the battle, do that. If you want to go about it with a bulky offensive team, hyper offensive, defensive, monotype, whatever it is, there's a multitude of ways that you can win. And it's something that, again, I really want to teach it on this channel as well. I don't do it enough, but, you know, the one viewer that, you know, made that comment, why not a Sun team? Why not this? Why not that? And it goes to shows that, you know, he or she is right. For an example, for that, you know, I think it was the Amber battle that he or she was like referring to, that, yeah, a Sun team probably can work. It definitely can. I just chose not to do that. But if other people are like, I prefer sun teams, or I like rain teams, or this and that, try it. Do it. You don't have to copy everything that I may be doing. I don't think there are people that really watch these videos from start to finish. I would say very few to none probably do. But if you are at this given point and you may be using this as a guide and whatnot, do not be afraid to try it on your own. Explore, experiment, try, fail until you get it right. But if you really need help and need advice, I'm always here to help you. Manaphy. Hey, we're free. Honestly, I feel like myself again. It's good to be back. Your Majesty, you're in a lot of trouble. I suppose this has gone far enough anyways. I pushed Manaphy too far, all for my selfish wishes. I knew it was suffering, and I still let it fight. Manaphy and we didn't mean to cause this much trouble. We just wanted to be free. That's all. Return, Manaphy. We will be returning home now. And do you just expect us to believe that? All I have is my word. And I understand I tarnish my integrity already with all of this. If being free means that Manaphy will get hurt again like this, I don't think freedom is worth it for me. And, you know, it sucks because I've said it so many times that I feel bad. And I said it, a while back on the first part of the video that, desperation will make people do dumb things. It's nature. It's normal. If you really are that hungry, you'll do just about anything to get a bite to eat. It's, again, it's normal. It's instincts. Yeah, she could have gone about it in different ways, better ways even, but there just comes a point where, and I don't mean to get like deep or real and whatnot, but there comes a point where, how do I want to word it? So let's go about it in this direction then. She clawed her way to freedom. She wanted out of the birdcage. She's realizing, I made a mistake here. Maybe this wasn't meant for me. If hurting the friend that's been with me since day one and all the people around me here, if that means hurting them, maybe it's not worth it. There comes points in everyone's lives that you just make mistakes by trying to do the right thing for you. It's normal. It's going to happen. For an example, you may be trying to learn this or do that and mess up, slip up along the way that it might, hurt somebody else or messes up somebody else's, rhythm and whatnot. And, people's reactions are different. Some people are like, oh, that's okay. We'll get it cleaned up. We'll fix this or we'll work through this. And some people are just screaming in your face nonstop, like, how could you be such a moron, an idiot, grr, blah, 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 And you're going to meet both people at some given point in your life. But I think the thing that I would have to plead with people to do that Odessa unfortunately is making a mistake on is quitting. I know it's been said so many times through different quotes and all sorts of things and whatnot that you should not give up and you should not quit, but I'm just going to re-echo that here and re-say that here. You can fail time and time again, but the important thing is getting back up while you're down. Don't just lay there and stay there forever and ever and ever. Speaking on the game and sticking to it, she deserves to be out and about. She deserves freedom. Yeah, may have gone about it in the dumbest way possible to some people's view, and maybe to some people they're like, yeah, it was but I can understand that. And everybody can look at her and different perspectives, different views, because again, everyone has different ways of perceiving things and different ways of viewing things. Everybody's mind on how they have like different opinions form and whatnot, it's different, right? But the important thing about it is you know sticking to what you're believing and continue it to the very end. If you really want to get out and about, go out and about. Now, of course, with her case and many other people's cases, yeah, it may be limited, it may be difficult, but just don't give up on that. It may not happen tomorrow, maybe not the next day, the month, a year, whatever it is. But one day you're going to be able to spread your wings, and I hope you just continue to soar high and do the things that you want to do and be the individual that you want to be, regardless of what people think and feel about you. Alon and I take her home then. We'll make sure that she is safe. Alright, I trust you guys. Please make sure the princess gets home safe. Leave it to us. Well, now you're home, princess. You caused Alon a lot of trouble today. I'm in no position to ask for favors, but can we visit my favorite spot before I return home? Alon should know the one, that bridge at the Isle of Angels. I guess we can make one more quick stop, but no funny business. No funny business. Lead the way then. I'm healing before another disastrous battle is about to appear. To be fair, I should have gone about that battle better, but that's okay. That's okay. Okay, let's see. To think we'd actually go and respect her request, what we should have done is bop her head in with a wooden spoon. And like I brought up before, that's a prime example of somebody else that looks at it from a different perspective. And I'm not saying Amber has the wrong perspective. In her mind, it's like, how could somebody do all this and that? She's not wrong to think that way, but from my point of view, I don't think it's wrong either to be, a little bit more lenient on the idea of, you know, yeah, it was terrible. Yeah, some may never forgive you. Maybe so. But I understand. I get it. I can see your perspective on the situation. And I think that's a problem more than ever with today. I don't want to go down this rabbit hole too much longer, but I really do believe it's a problem, like, again, more than ever, that there are people that are just one-sided and they don't want to look at the other side the other side of things and give both the benefit of the doubt and at least hear them both out on whatever it is. I think having a open mind is extremely important, but unfortunately there are just some people that it'll never be that way, and that's that. It is said that the source of all life comes from the water, and that us Kristalines return to the sea instead of the dirt, but that's a lie. We are no less human than everyone else. From dust we are born, and dust we shall return. That's what my mother told me before she left us, but I don't think that was meant to be a bad thing. To be human, that is, to be just like everyone else. Of course there's nothing wrong with being just like everyone else. That's the thing. My family isn't like everyone else's. For generations, we are given the task of protecting the Prince of the Sea. My sister was next in line to become Queen of the Ocean, but she abandoned me with father, all for some boy. I was never supposed to be princess. This wasn't my life. When my mother left, life was hard. When my sister left, life was hell. And when I thought life couldn't get worse, Angie took over. Everything was my fault. Somehow Kristiline fell because of me. Somehow. All these expectations, all these people yelling at me, I couldn't take it anymore. So I said to myself, I'll do whatever it takes to escape this crap hole. Whoa, calm down. I'm going to be really honest with you two. I don't want to go back. If I go back now, I'm going to be thrown back in that horrible dungeon once again, and because of what I did, I'm sure it'll be forever. I don't want to be a prisoner anymore. No one to talk to, no friends. Listen up. You are the princess of Kristiline, right? It's your right to live the way you do. You cannot let your father control you anymore. You are your own person. It's not that simple. I don't have the power to stop him. Are you kidding me? What was all of that ruckus then? You are way stronger than you think, Odessa. You had a crappy life situation, and you made the move to get on out of it. Not really the right move, but a move nevertheless. I can respect that. See, and I like how, again, Amber, back then, she got a little hot-headed, for an example. Like, yeah, I should bonk your head with a wooden, like, hammer or spoon, whatever she said. But as she's listening, it gives her more character that she's definitely matured over time. She's listening, and she's like, yeah, I get it. You did something dumb. And I'm still kind of mad about it. But guess what? You did the one thing that was the most important piece on the board. You moved the pawn. You moved the piece forward. You did something instead of just sitting in that basement or that dungeon, whatever you want to call it, staying trapped within that, family, with that father. You did something. You took action. That's extremely important. Even if it was right, even if it was wrong, you did something. Learn from the mistakes. Believe in yourself. And just go at it. You have to stand up to your father and make him know that you are in charge of your own life. But Amber Alon, I'm too afraid to do this alone. I'm too weak to do something like this alone. Then we'll be by your side. And you're not weak for needing help. It's the opposite, actually. You're strong because you can acknowledge that you can't do it alone. So let Alon and me help you out, okay? Amber. Alon, I'm so sorry for everything. I'm so sorry. When you accompanied me on my walk, I really did appreciate what you were doing for me. But when I realized how amazing and strong you were, the fact that you were independent enough to make your own choices, explore your own world, I wanted a taste of it, and I exploited you. I am so sorry. As long as you're sorry. I am, truly. I went far and beyond, and I'm sorry. One day I will make it up to you, I promise. Okay, I believe I'm ready to head back home now. Then let's go. See, and man, I love this quest. I love it so much, man. Like, definitely one of my favorite ones that they've added. There's so much more I can say, but I've said so much already. You and Alon have quite the nerve to show up here again. Princess Odessa, what do you have to say for yourself? I would like to say, Father, that I've come back on my own accord, and thus I shall continue my stay here under new terms. New terms? Under whose rule? Surely not your own. I am not Mother's replacement. I will not allow you to treat me as such any longer. Odessa, I won't hear another disobedient word from you. You will. I won't. You will, because that is my decree. I am Princess Odessa of Kristiline Town, and soon to be Queen of the Ocean. I will no longer be treated as anything lower, and by my right to the throne, I will tell you to stand down, Father, lest I relieve you of your duties. Are we clear? She said, are we clear? And who are you supposed to be? We're the soon-to-be Queen's guard. Hope that's alright with you, Aquise? I understand. Very good. I like how Amber threw that back mortar like, yeah, try something there. I wish you would. Very goofy, very funny overall. I like that. I like that a lot. I suppose this is it then. You didn't even need us after all. You handled that like a prime time bad blank. Maybe I was meant to be princess after all. Anyway, now that I am finally in control of my own life, I think I'm going to finally put my power into good use. The people of Kristiline could actually use someone to guide them. I'm sure you'll be fine now that things are rolling your way now. I sure hope so. I'm going to try my absolute hardest to be an asset, and when I take my title as Queen of the Ocean, I will be ready to take any obstacle. Glad to hear it. We're gonna be on our way now. Amber? Before you and Alon go, I wanted to ask if it would be cool if you three of us hang out sometime. Are you kidding me? Of course. That mosh pit we were in, I thought you were Alon was crazy. You're fun, so we're all friends. Got that? Understood. Soon then, we'll hang out as real friends this time. Until then, farewell. That girl, what a crazy... I love her. See you, Alon. It was nice chilling out even though it was kinda hectic. I'll tell Mom you said hi. 53 minutes in. Was not expecting that, but that's okay. Alon, welcome back. Now that I've got a good grasp at things, I've been doing much better. Still, I wanted to apologize to you for using Manaphy's hard swap. When the prince said that he's sorry too. Maybe someday, when things get less busy, we can all go visit somewhere else. But for now, my princess duties await. Farewell, Alon. Everything I've done was for the betterment of the princess, but now that I've been brought down to earth, I realize I've been too harsh on Odessa. This was not the role she was born for. I should have realized that sooner. Take this. It's a special treasure that only those of my royal family and a select few are permitted to use. It's used as a training tool to prepare for harnessing the power of the Prince of the Sea. I hope this makes up for the trouble that we have put you through. I'm sorry. And you know, that's another thing too, looking at it from the other side. He's reflected and realized, yeah, I went a little too overboard. I went a little too far. Maybe I shouldn't have done what I've done. Maybe I should have toned it down. From now on, I'm gonna let her hold on to the reins and let her just, you know, take the world by storm. Good for him for reflecting and realizing that he made some errors, and I wish them all the best in the future. And it would be cool if there's another quest with Odessa and all of that. But I guess we have one more final quest here. Oh my god, I didn't expect to see you here of all people. Oh my god, this place used to be the Kristiline Help Center, but when the whole branch was moved, they threw it away. In the name of a more centralized location, my... blank. Anyway, you have come at the most convenient time. I need a new assistant and something I am researching. Did you know that Team Zen attacked Terajuma? No idea, oh my god. You're so smart. They attacked, but their plans were stopped by a girl named Tiffany. It's true. Did you know that during the attack, a lot of people were wounded, but there were actually 7 people that were killed? But I've looked over the post-war census and their status were all marked down as missing. Isn't that strange? Alright, sorry for the pause there, but we're back now. I don't remember if I read that, but I'll just reread it. Well, I think I know what might have happened. Just before the attack, I saw a UFO. It crashed somewhere off the coast of Terajuma. I think an alien from that ship took the people and brought them to a warehouse nearby, but I need more time to work through things. Can you do me a favor and ask a lady about a thing? A lady named Holly. I emailed her, but I never got a response. She's usually inside the Kakuri gym, but I'm too shy to get there. Tell her about what I said, okay? Please, Alon. Alrighty. Honestly, I'm really thinking about it. I might just do a thing that I do like Kristiline Help Center requests like part 1 and part 2. Because this sounds like it's going to be maybe over 3 hours. I guess if people do watch, you can turn it up to ×2 speed. That's okay. Okay. Where am I going? Kakuri. Real quick. I guess we can... Yeah, sure, why not? Bring you back, and... I guess you can come on back. Okay. By the way, we are getting into infinite potential. I kind of forgot to say that earlier. Where is Holly, though? Would she... Oh, here she is. Alon, it's good to see you. What can I do for you today? I did get a strange email about something like that. It came from an email called still to king6969 at email.net, whatever that is. So naturally I dumped it in the spam section immediately, but you say that person who sent that email has actually been in contact with you. You can't just believe everything you are told, Alon. You know, this is how stupid wormples get their identity stolen. It could be true. It's a scam. I'm telling you, it's always a scam. And to be fair, she's not wrong. And even if it were true, what do you want me to do about it? The people listed in the census were all noted as missing and they have yet to be found. There's already protocol in place for things like this. So just... One moment, Alon. I have to take this. Holly reporting in. What is your message? What do people not understand about protocols? If something was stolen, then she should have put it in a request at the Hell Plaza. I can't stop at every point just to take care of some petty thieves. Alright. Stop yelling this instant. I'll take care of it. Alon, I need you to do a small job for me. Apparently there's been a thief at the Terajuma excavation site again. Just go there and help them out, please. Forget about this UFO business. There's no merit to it, and there never will be. Alrighty. Go on and take care of this. At the excavation, so that's, what am I doing? This is the Weather Institute. Well, to be fair, hold up. We can reroute. There we go. Let's go down here. Was the... Where was it again? Right, this way. Okay. Oh, Alon, did Holly send you? That's good. Perfect, even. A few nights ago, someone entered the site and stole a chunk of our black shard deposit. After what you experienced with Rick, I shouldn't have to remind you why this could potentially be bad. The only unfortunate thing is that we basically have no lead. Somehow, they knew how to disable our security cameras, and they haven't left a single trace of themselves. We're working with professionals here, and that's concerning to me. If you see anyone suspicious, keep your eyes peeled. I've been working hard to help Gilda with her work. I didn't think my Probopass was anything special, but I guess I was wrong. Okay, I remember that. Okay, Gilda, that's cool and all, but what do I do with that info? Oh, go to the beach. Okay. Did she say something about that? I must have missed it then. Oh, hold up. Is there a... I don't see a Noctile over here. Okay. Let's head on back to the beach then. And let's see what's going on here. Oh wait, wrong way. There we go. Oh, hey there. Oh, brother. I'm allowed to visit the beach, you know. Huh? Did I steal black shard ore from the excavation site? Does it look like I do anything like that? Look, I don't have time for you, so buzz off. Oh. Okay. Am I... Oh, I'm chasing him. What? Are you seriously following me? I already told you that I didn't steal anything. I also told you that I don't have time for you. You don't get an exclamation point from me this time. Your presence is not a surprising factor, yet an unexpected one. I don't know how else to tell you that. I haven't done anything, so I've decided that I'm going to pummel you into the dirt. I would like to see you try that and see how that goes for you. Okay, well that's pretty nice. Going to you. Why it always go this way? You're too strong for your own good, and that's so very annoying. Of course it's one of them. Alright, it's time to take you in then. But I haven't done anything. Okay, then answer me this. Is your occupation not to cause trouble for the sake of causing trouble? I mean, it is? You're under arrest. So it seems you've resorted to the silent treatment. My outcome never changes either way, so why even bother? Oh, so we speak. So speak up and confess. Look, lady, all I want to do is find my friend. That's what I was doing on Terrajuma Beach. I'm sure we're all aware of Team Zen attacking on Terrajuma, yes? My friend was so badly injured that attack, and I was taking care of him. I went out to gather ingredients for his medicine, but when I got back, he was gone. I suppose your friend was one of the 7 that was marked down as critically injured. Yes, and as such, there's no way someone that badly hurt could just get up and walk away. That's foul play involved. Sorry. There's foul play involved here, and I'm not talking about the move. I'm starting... I think I read that sentence wrong there, but that's okay. I'm starting to wonder if the issue with the black shard ore and the 7 missing are interconnected. Crawley? We were not able to completely drive off the rest of Team Zen from Route 6. It's possible that all of this is due to Team Zen's interference, but Crawley, our squadrons are not strong enough to ward off Team Zen's fleet, especially Vessel 91894. Yeah, I don't know if this actually is because of some Team Zen attack, but there is this weird dark colored shack on a small island right near Valor Shore. I know the one. but it's been there before Team Zen appeared. Well, I've looked everywhere except there. You guys should go investigate it now. What is up with that shack? Have we looked into it at all? Our rangers have investigated the place, but it led to nothing. No one answered, and we didn't have a warrant to break down the door. It hasn't had any connection to any of the crime reported, so we left it alone. I think we should reopen that case and do a thorough investigation. To be clear, this is you giving me a warrant to break down that door? Yes. Very well. Alon and I will break that door down at once, sir. As for this stupid Wurmple, you are to remain in this room with Crawley until the investigation is completed. Do I make myself clear? Yes, ma'am. Then let's go. Alright, sorry for the pause there. We're back now. So I guess we'll go on ahead and investigate the little shack that's over here. I think I know what they're talking about, because I think I went over there before. Oh, let me do that real quick. But I believe it was locked if I'm not mistaken. I just gotta find where it was. Oh, there's the Chansey, so maybe it's a nighttime encounter? I mean, I guess if you want one, you can get it, but... I guess I'll get it later. I don't gotta worry about it right now. But real quick, I should probably, just in case, because if I remember, there's a certain thing that is gonna happen here that I remember from the older quest. Here we go. This is the place. It wasn't easy getting here, but then again, what in life is? Fair point. We have a warrant, so we're busting this door down. Nido King bust down this door with a nice skull bash. Did that door just unlock? Excuse me, is anyone there? We have a warrant to enter your home. Alon, we're going in, but be very careful. I have a bad feeling about this. Alright, let me save real quick. Oh, what? It looks like there were several pages torn out clumsily, but you can make out one line. Valor Mountain is the portal. Valor Mountain is the portal. Not what I was expecting, because like back then... So yeah, they really changed this then. Because like back then it wasn't with Holly, you would have gone with Dr. Jankel, and there was a bunch of Malamar. It was a goofy side quest and whatnot, so I guess they changed it to a more serious tone. Very interesting. Valor Mountain is the portal. Don't make any sense. It's a map of an unfamiliar looking region. The map is titled Avium Alpha. What is this place? Has someone been living here this entire time? There's a staircase leading downstairs. Why am I trembling? I don't tremble. Something in my soul is telling me that we should avoid downstairs at all cost. But Crawley is expecting the best from us, and we cannot let him down. Let us venture forth. I'm gonna have to think about this, honestly. Because this is new. This was never within the older versions. Valor Mountain is the portal. Creation, Avium Alpha. And then, of course, you have the symbolism with the dead tree in the corner. With a certain something that I don't want to get into right now. I'm gonna have to think about this area for a moment and tie it into some things. Oh, what is that? I mean, there's somebody there, but... Oh my god, hold up. That... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. That is cool. I know I don't... You can't really see my cursor, but the blue, the green, and then the red. Because... Oh my god, hold up. That is... No, 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 no. I have to do a spoiler thing. I really want to. I know this video is so long as it is, but I have to say this. Hold up. Okay, so real quick, comment section below if you don't want to get spoiled on anything. This is probably going to get into some heavy spoilers. So yeah, you've been warned. That is super cool, because wasn't there a whole thing... I gotta re-look at the beginning text when you and Malia were at the forest. You went through the cave, you decipher, sorry, that's the word, something within the wall, and it was something like the Ouroboros, like, continues something. You know, let me go find that again, so I get that right. Alright, sorry for the pause there. Here we go. The light within, and by the way, you won't see it on the screen, but I'm reading it out loud from my old video. The light within the belly of Ouroboros shall never... Wait, shall never cease, lest the flames be doused by the will of the suffering. What's interesting is clearly this is depicting that Ouroboros here, because like the whole thing, it continues to like... What's the whole thing with Ouroboros again? Like it eats itself like infinitely or whatever, and it's interesting. Life and death, right? Xerneas, Yveltal, Zygarde. Because you got to keep in mind, the entire point of Zygarde, if I'm not mistaken, isn't he like balance or structure? You know, I forgot like his role. Let me do this. Order. That's it. Order. Okay. Because like again, you have life, death, and order. Like we'll go off of that. You know, like balance, structure, order. You go through the events of V13.5. Adrest is, in my opinion, Zygarde. He plays the role of that. He found out too much. He found out what Viraya was really up to. And Viraya, unfortunately, at that given point, was like, sorry, you have got to go. You're way too dangerous. You can ruin some things. Goodbye. You're deleted. That ruins this here. Right? It ruins order. So... yeah, like that's super interesting, because like Nimra, Vitus, Adrest here, they play the roles. Later on within the game, that's all gone. The whole order thing, Zygarde he's gone, he's deleted, he's out. So now it's just these two. Life and death. Dark and light. Renegade, Paragon. Which one's going to succeed? Which one is going to win? Will it be that light will be the one that can fully, you know, engulf the darkness and bring prosperity and, you know, a much more better world for everyone? Or will, like I said before, or will the suffering be the one that truly wins in the end? That is interesting. And I know it looks really simple, but I think it speaks volumes when you connect the dots on certain things. And I love how this game, there, it does so good at giving these subtle little hints that for first time players, you may be like, what the hell is that? But for individuals that have played this game multiple times, it's like, oh, I see. I get that. You may not get it fully. Even I don't understand this whole complex puzzle fully. But it's unique and cool how Jane is able, and not just Jane, probably other people as well, are able to create this. It's unique. It's cool. That's so interesting. That is that. Yeah, I like that. But anyways, I'm done with the spoilers here. All right, you there? Are you the one who owns this place? What are you doing down here? And why haven't you answered the door when we knocked initially? I'm not interested in talking to you. What? You're not on stage, and therefore you have no lines to say. Keep the claws hidden, Cougar. Now let's get the show on the road. No holding back. Got it? Yo. What's going on, my dude? It's been a minute. We met up at Valor Mountain. And now you just want to pull up like this. Let's go for Crunch. I'm gonna go into Klinklang here, because I'd rather keep Sanders healthy. Okay. Oh, Focus Sash. Okay. Okay. Right, there's a certain Pokemon that you have that I gotta be careful of. Right. Just do whatever damage you can do. This should be okay. That did a lot. And that miss kinda sucked a lot. But it happens. Yeah, a few of those moves kind of missing kind of sucked, but misses happen. They happen. Let's redo that again. Alright, take two. Dumb idea. What if I just go for bounce here? Yeah, that was pretty dumb. I don't know what I was thinking, but that's okay. Trial and error. Okay, that's out. Then you're out. Okay. Let's go for crunch. You know what, just in case if it barely lives for some weird reason. I kind of want to get a little wacky. Let's get a little wacky. That still did a lot. Bruh. That did a lot. Am I especially... That's why. Okay. Well, that... Answer that for me. Yeah, what I'll do is, instead of the Cling Clang, just add a grass type and you should be okay. Alright, third time's the charm. And I did decide to add, Lee Vanny to the team. Alright. Do that. And... same thing as before. Don't really matter what happens to this guy. I'm redoing that. Alright, fourth time is the charm. Maybe. Who knows? Let's go into you. Just get rid of that. Go for that. Okay. Let's go for you, and I'll just go for crunch here. Okay. Go for crunch here. And I think I'm gonna go in the quag. Go back into you, lower that attack, go into sonar, go for toxic. And we're gonna kinda just play around with this little guy here. There we go. The claws are as sharp as ever. Very good. Very good. The struggles you have with Team Zen have sharpened your skills considerably. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but where you've ended up is not where you want to be. The tale of the missing 7 doesn't end here. But since you worked so hard to put me down, I like to part with a little hint. This dead end can be overcome by royalty born from the ocean. See ya, Alon. Interesting. That was not pleasant. Alon, where did the assailant go? So a hit and run it is then. There's no space on this planet that criminal can run to. Justice will have his hands cuffed. Yeah, I got bad news. I don't think that's gonna happen. For a lot of people, yeah. Him, no. There's nothing left for us here. Let's leave. I can't believe I was so careless enough to get zapped by a crook like him. I am supposed to be the commander of the Pokemon Rangers. What good am I if I can't even withstand a simple attack like that? I'm going to need to head back down to the training grounds myself. I'm going to report what we found back to Crawley, but you said that Crook gave you some sort of hint. We have no other leads, so perhaps following it is the best course of action. Besides, I believe you are on good terms with the Princess Odessa these days. Now excuse me as I drown my embarrassment with water. For a moment. Nothing to be embarrassed of. Things happen. Things do happen. Okay, let us go. Man, this video really is going to be like 3 hours. Maybe I do need to consider breaking it into 2 parts. Again, like, I don't really want to, but... it's a lot. Like, it's a lot, and I just wasn't expecting it to be. Even if I redid everything, I still think it'd be over like 2 hours. Regardless, so... yeah. Right, Odessa. Alon, what can I do for you? I don't know anything about those missing civilians, myself, but we did have a strange encounter with an individual the other day. He was hanging around the estate's infirmary and he was acting very strangely. We chased him away, but he disappeared in the direction of the old Hell Plaza. You say you saw a man living inside of the Hell Plaza? Uh-huh. Right, well, before we investigate this mysterious man, there's something I want to confirm for myself. Alon, please make your way to the house that sits on the island south of here. I shall meet you there. Alrighty. I believe right. There does not seem to be anyone home. That's almost a relief. I was worried the person who is affiliated with this home was involved somehow. Did you know them affiliated? Did you know them? I knew the son of the owner, a boy with long blue hair. It was common for men born in Kristiline to have dark blue hair. That aside, he and my sister eloped, as I understood it anyways. She was royalty and he was common folk. My sister did not care for all the fuss that came along with being a princess, and because of all of that, I've been left with the scraps. But you knew all of that already. I just hope for her sake that it was all worth it at all. That's honestly interesting that it kind of like connects with a certain character that I don't really want to spoil right now. We'll leave it at that. That being said, I never want to see her again. Let us check out the Hell Plaza. Perhaps they have hidden themselves in there. Okay. So the man you saw was in here. It does not look like the man is here anymore. How unfortunate. Hey. That was a very impressive jump there. But to be fair, he should not have done that to scare her. You peasant. En passant. What? How did that happen? Dude, did you just slap me into another character? Well, bye Anastasia. And we're back. Yes, Alon and I believe we found our culprit indeed. This is the one who is hanging around our infirmary. I was keeping an eye on the patients. The alien will stop at nothing to have you're wounded, or whatever that said. Oh, what's this now? Aliens? Are you being serious? I should have you beheaded for this stupid. Oh, wow. Someone pulled out their thesaurus today, sorry. You can't behead the one who knows where the aliens are keeping the hostages. So you do know where they are, speak up then. They are hidden in the most eastern warehouse at the Terajuma shipyard. The aliens are conducting inhumane experiments on them. Oh, the tragedy. Oh, the horror. We need numbers if we're gonna take them down. Numbers you say? Terajuma has numbers, I assure you of that. Fine then, alien man, we shall take your word for it, but you are coming with me. Alon, meet us by the shipyard. That will be where everyone will meet to deal with these so-called aliens. Come on now, alien man, we have work to do. Alrighty. Let's go fight some aliens. Alright, where would it be? Oh, right here. Sup? Alon is here, which means we're all here. Yes, good, that means we can investigate these aliens now. Yes? Aliens, you're that shady guy who emailed me from... what was it again? Stiletto King, Still Edo King, whatever that says. That's the one. Is this a prank? I was busy eating chips in my PJs, real busy. That is yet to be determined, but this is the only lead we have on these missing people. Although I must admit that a claim of aliens is quite far-fetched. True. If this doctor is lying, I will say that we execute him. All in favor? Aye. 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 Why? Feeling the pressure? We're only going to execute you if you turn out to be a liar. Don't worry, Dr. Jenkel. We aren't going to actually execute you. Really? What are you on about? I was being completely serious. Oh. Wait. What? I got a movie date with my mom in an hour. Can we speed this up? You heard the woman? Jenkel, show us the way. Okay, but only because you ask horribly. For a moment. Alright, let's check out this... Oh. That went by way, way too quick for me. Do want to grab that. Real quick. I guess it is kind of the normal fast speed. NIK, okay. I believe we found our missing black shard ore and the panel that was stolen from those grunts. Come on, people, that's what you're focused on? Those stupid things don't matter. Look! The people who were missing are all here. So we have finally been discovered. What? Aliens? Holy crap, this man was telling the truth. I mean, oh goodness. I am Malamar. I will say, I'm glad that they didn't change this quest. I'm happy for that. My ship crashed on this planet on its way to Neptune. We have been studying your people and your ways and have subsequently decided that this planet and its people shall be ours. So world domination is your goal? Real original. Originality is not my concern. Do you feeble humans even understand the potential these black shards hold? Infinite energy, a power unlike any other. Let me show you what I've learned. I thought these guys were supposed to be incapacitated. The shock from the ore is making them go crazy. The energy that surged through their veins are forcing them to move, and they won't stop until the energy is completely out of their system. Then what do? Fight hard enough to defend yourselves, but do not harm them. Otis is right. Come on, guys. We gotta hold our ground. Do not be shy, human. There is enough for all. I shall use you as a test subject. Can you handle infinite energy? We shall see. You there, human. Command me in battle. Don't mind if I do. For a moment. Alright. Let's do this. Okay, 70, 80. And as long as you have a good, well-balanced team, especially if you want to like grab some bug-type Pokemon, it can definitely help you quite a bit for this battle. So we're gonna go on into Bug God, go for you, take this guy out here. Well, the miss kind of sucked there, but that's okay. We'll go for you, X-Scissor the Inkay here. There we go. Go after you, X-Scissor you. And that's pretty much it. What a shame. Would you look at that? Your strength is interesting to note, but still means nothing. Although this is just a small hitch in our plans, we won't back down. This planet's time is short and your life is fleeting. We shall return. What the? Where are we? Actually, hold up. I just realized something. A certain someone's missing. And I'm looking at a certain individual at the center. It looks like they're back to their senses. Fear not, you have been taken under the control of a group of Pokemon, but we have broken its chains of control. You are free once again. What do you mean we were under the control of Pokemon? Hey, take it easy. You guys are still... Wait, your injuries are practically gone. Well, yeah. Oh, he's still right there. So they're both in the same... Are they two different people? I don't know anymore. The infinite energy grants immense amount of power to the one who is struck by it, which resulted in the body rapidly fixing any ailments. Nifty, huh? You sure know a lot about this energy stuff. In fact, it's almost a suspicious amount of information. That's just not true. We should get these individuals a physical examination just to be sure. I'm good. No need for any of that stuff. Hold up. Aren't you that Mr. Hine guy who is giving the Weather Institute trouble? We have a warrant for your arrest, sir. What? I'm a victim here. No need to throw in the brig after I went through something so terribly traumatic. I'll be taking my leave now. Wow. That guy was cool, am I right? Not really. No. Ew. Nah. I can't even tell if it is Dr. Jingle or not. I don't know anymore. Just leave that man, he's not important. Let's get these people on out of here. Oh. Gotcha. Suckers. They always fall for the tried and true cardboard cutout. So how did the experiment go? I like that. I like that a lot. Because, like, I brought it up before. There are some, like, complaints and things that I'm not a fan of with, you know, some things within the new version that I've talked about on the episodes that I did. But there are some things that I love how they added more of. And there's a lot of new stuff, especially with these new quests. Like, there's a lot more given to you. This interaction is cool. If you know what it is. And sorry for hitting my desk there. Oh boss, I did not expect to see you here. I'm heading off soon, decided to take a quick look. Quick question. I only ask you to test out the infinity energy on dying Pokemon or something. So like, what the actual hell? Because it's more fun that way, obviously. And I wanted a larger sample size than just one measly little rat. I can say with certainty that this experiment was a massive Success is what I'll say. I'm leaving. Yeah, me too. Well, that was certainly a strange turn of events. Something about that whole thing just kind of blows, but at least the people are safe and sound, no more worrying going around. Yes, precisely. That Jenko man, though, I did kind of want to hurt him. Oh. Well, with that, my duties in this affair are finished. I should be getting back to my quarters and officially writing a report of these events. Amber Alon, I will be seeing you again. Perhaps next time we shall enjoy ourselves with some tea. Yeah, why not? Not too much of a tea gal myself, but... Oh, you just haven't had my tea? We'll see what you think then. Farewell. She's kind of exhausting, but it's nice to have a friend. I can be exhausting too, right? Anyways, I'm gonna bounce. Talk to you later, Alon. Well, you have fun with your movie night with your mother. And that's gonna be it for today's episode, and we have gone on way longer than I should have, but I've enjoyed it, honestly. I really like what they've done with the quest. How do I want to word it? I feel like at the beginning they should have not moved it around for some reason. I still don't know why they did that. But besides that, I love it. There are some quests that I do kind of miss, for an example, like the one going down with Aquamarine Cave, rescuing the one lady from, whatchamacallit, the Team AA assist, you know, but, other than that, and maybe a few other things, I've overall very much enjoyed it. But anyways, we're gonna go on ahead and get our prizes here. Oops. So we got the lighthouse here. Got ourselves a Marie Pier. One friendship point. One karma point there. 2. Okay. Alright, and that should pretty much be it. And by the next episode, we'll get back into the main story. Again, I do want to apologize for this episode being way longer than it needs to be. I might edit it into like 2 or 3 parts, but I kind of don't really want to at the same token, but most likely it's just going to be all in one go and it's going to be a very long episode. I don't really expect a lot of people to really watch the entirety of this, nor do I think people watch most of the videos all the way through, which is fine because they are very long and I understand that, but if you decide to skip around and whatnot, thanks for checking out the video as usual. And where am I going again? Here we go. I want to go here. And I believe she's set up in this room, so we'll save here then. But yeah, that'll be it for today's episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Definitely do appreciate it, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Good morning.